Good morning, all of you. Let us study today what are called anomers. Anomers are also called epimers. Epimers are called anomers in carbohydrate. In carbohydrate, epimers are called anomers. Let us discuss, let us draw the cyclic structures of D plus glucose. This is the open chain structure of glucose. This is the linear chain structure of glucose. Glucose is known to exist. Glucose also exists in cyclic structures, cyclic ring structures, because the glucose does not react with the sodium bisulfite. Glucose does not react with the sodium bisulfite. In general, aldehydes react with the sodium bisulfite to give adduct, bisulfite adduct, but it does not react. It indicates that it also exists in ring structures. In ring structures, the CHO group is not free. Please remember why it did not answer reaction with the sodium bisulfite, because the CHO group is free in open chain structure, but it exists in cyclic structures. In cyclic structures, the CHO group is not free. It forms hemiacetal. Okay, so there are 6 carbon atoms in glucose. This is the functional group. Therefore, this is carbon atom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let us draw the cyclic structures of glucose, anomeric structures. See, if you have 2 carbon atom, it cannot form ring. If you have 3 carbon atom, they can form ring cyclopropane, same derivative, but it is unstable. If it forms 4-member ring, then it is again unstable. So this attacks 1, 2, 3, 3-member ring, or 1, 2, 3. This OH group attacks, then you will get 3-member ring. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this attacks, this OH group attacks this 5-member ring. This attacks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This attacks, if this attacks, then 6-member ring is formed. In this case, because of the carbon atom comes close to this, because it is in there is a free rotation. Therefore, this carbon is close to this carbon. Therefore, the lone pair, the COH group, the lone pair on oxygen atom in C5 carbon atom attacks the electrophilic carbon. This is more electronegative, so minus delta, this is plus delta. The nucleophilic attack on electrophilic carbonyl carbon atom of CHO group to form cyclic hemiacetal. For fructose, there will be keto functional group, then hemiketal. Therefore, 6-member structures of glucose are obtained. Since this is sp2 carbon atom, planar, OH group can attack from either this side or the other side. Therefore, there are 2 possibilities. After the attack, C1 becomes chiral. See, after the attacks, this goes here and this hydrogen comes here. C1 becomes chiral, this carbon becomes chiral with two possible arrangements. Because of the two possibilities of attack, nucleophilic attack, there are two stereoisomers obtained. There are two possible arrangements. If the OH group is on the right side, then it is alpha isomer, alpha D plus glucose. If the OH group is on the left hand side in carbon C1 carbon, then it is called beta D plus glucose. So two stereoisomers or diastereomers are formed, known as anomers or epimers. This D plus glucose exists in two forms, alpha D plus glucose and beta D plus glucose. These two stereoisomers or diastereomers are called anomers or epimers. So what are anomers? What are epimers? It is defined as a pair of stereoisomers or diastereomers which differ in configuration only around C1 carbon atom. See, all the configurations are same, only they differ only in C1 carbon atom. They differ in configuration only around C1 atom, are called anomers. They are also called epimers. Epimers are called anomers in the case of carbohydrates. In the case of carbohydrates, epimers are called anomers. And this C1 carbon atom becomes asymmetric carbon atom and also anomeric carbon atom, or called glycosidic carbon atom. In sometimes they ask what is glycosidic carbon atom. The cyclic structures are represented by two formulae. One is Fischer projection formulae, another is Haworth projection formulae. This is the Fischer projection formulae. How this projection formula is obtained? There are two simple rules to obtain this projection formulae from Fischer projection formulae. Let us first draw the hexagon. Okay, let us first draw the hexagon and put oxygen at the top upper corner, at the top right corner, that is the right corner. This is top left corner. So draw hexagon with the oxygen atom placed at the upper right corner. Then the groups on the left hand side are placed above the ring. See, carbon, hydrogen above the ring, left hand side. Hydrogen, second carbon atom, above the ring. OH above the ring. Then the groups on the right hand side, are placed below the ring. Then CH2OH. This CH2OH group for D-glucose, D refers to absolute configuration. For D-glucose, CH2OH is placed above the ring. For L-glucose, for capital L-glucose, CH2OH is placed below the ring. Please remember. So this is also called alpha D plus glucose or alpha D plus glucopyranose. Why it is called glucopyranose, we will explain in the next slide. This is the Fischer projection formula of beta D plus glucose. In beta D plus glucose, the OH group is on the left hand side at carbon C1. This is the Haworth projection formula. How this projection formula is converted into this? Using the two simple rules. Draw first hexagon with oxygen at the upper right corner, and then groups on the left hand side are placed above the ring, and the groups on the right hand side are placed below the ring. There are two ring compounds, furan, 5-member ring. If 5-member ring, there is also a possibility of 5-member ring which is stable, similar to 6-member ring which is stable. It is also very stable. And pyranose, this is pyran 6-member ring. This is the derivative of pyran, so it is called glucopyranose. OSE, the suffix OSE refers to carbohydrate. If the OH group is on the left hand side, that is above the ring, this is called beta anomer. If it is below the ring OH group, then alpha isomer, that is on the right hand side. If OH group is on the right hand side below the ring, then it is called alpha isomer, alpha D plus glucopyranose. This is the derivative of pyran, so it is called beta D plus glucopyranose. Thank you very much for watching, patiently watching. Thank you again.